So we want to do a lightning round, and we're going to mention a few different offerings, and then you can say if you plan on implementing them soon, if they're plans far out in the future, and we're just going to go through a list.
Yeah.
Solo 401k.
Solo 401k is interesting. So we've done a lot on the retirement side.
Mm-hmm.
I think the IRA covers a lot of needs, and then there's a big business opportunity, which is slightly different of 401ks, which is essentially a B2B offering. I think that one we've been thinking a lot about, and we know that we want to do one. We want to expand our offerings to serve businesses as well. But our first bet there is registered investment advisors.
Mm.
I think that's more interesting. So registered investment advisors is the near-term opportunity that we're tackling there.
Business accounts.
Business accounts is on our radar. Yeah. And I think there's a lot of things that a business account could be. But yeah, we're definitely looking at it. I wouldn't say near term, but on the radar.
Trusts.
Big request. Yeah, we've been hearing a lot about trusts. I think that for a while, Robinhood was just one account. Big focus has been on making it so that people get the benefits of retirement accounts and all the different things. So it fits into the multi-generational strategy I was telling you about. So I can't give you a specific date, but definitely on our radar.
Yeah, that to me is the biggest one, and you'll get huge account sizes doing that.
For sure. Yeah.
Insurance.
Not near term.
HSAs.
I think that, yeah, not a huge request. Long term, yes, but not. I wouldn't expect it very, very soon.
Some sort of a social platform.
Well, I talked a lot about how the origins of Robinhood were as a social network. I think that you'll see elements of that are useful to customers, but in terms of full-fledged social platform, I think you'll have to be in suspense. Yeah, I think that one, if it comes, it'll surprise you guys.
Robinhood dating, account size matching, portfolio strategy matching.
That would be dependent on social. I think that would have to be a fast follow to the social network.
So you could have 2 high risk individuals, or 2 low risk individuals with covered calls.
Anything with messaging, I think eventually evolves into a dating app.
Wealth management.
We already offer it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Financial education.
Already offer it.
But I'm talking like a YouTube channel sort of thing.
We have a couple of YouTube shows. We have like options content that I think Obi is still doing. And then a podcast called The Week That Was, which is market commentary with Steph Guild. And then we also have Sherwood Media, which is our media company.
Fixed income products.
So you can trade and buy fixed income ETFs.
What about like annuities, or like you could buy a certain fixed income product?
Yeah, bonds don't currently offer, but yeah, on our radar for sure.
What ideas have you shot down recently?
I think there's a lot of great ideas that just with relatively few resources and the ability to focus, it's more of like do it later sort of thing. So I think we've looked at things like 401ks. We've looked at employee stock purchase plans. So if you're an employee of a company and you want to buy that stock, could we be the platform that offers that? I think that's an opportunity. I mean, a lot of people get accounts in business that way, but it's just our focus from B2B standpoint has been RIA custody. And I think that's such a big opportunity that we want to make sure we feel good about nailing that before we expand to other businesses.
What ideas do you want to do, but regulation blocks it?
I think right now in the US, tokenization and private markets are the big ones. Like accredited investor rules prevent clear and simple access to private markets. And I think eventually we'll have to get there. So that's far and away the biggest. I mean, there's probably little things here and there, but I don't think they're as meaningful as private markets access and tokenization.
One of the things that I found most interesting about the Robinhood story, because I went and did copious amounts of research, I listened to all of your podcasts, all of your interviews, and it seems as though the strategy of Robinhood was to simply take less profit than competitors. That was basically what you guys did with free trades, with a bunch of different things, with the credit card, the 3%. It's just like, do what the other people are doing, but just have less fat in the process.
I think that's certainly a part of it. I'd say the user experience and just building great products is the core. But in financial services, the pricing model is a key part of the customer experience. It's not like, selling iPhones, for example, where the price point of the iPhone, whether it's $1,000 or $500, is a big driver to your decision to purchase. Because I think people are less sensitive. That's more of like luxury product, and the pricing is further away from the value prop. But in financial services, the user experience and the price are very, very tightly coupled. So, conventional wisdom is you don't want to compete on price, you want to compete on value. But in financial services, I think price is really intricately tied to value. So I don't think for commission-free trading or for a first product, it was solely offering it a lower price. I think that was a part of it. But it was also having a really nice mobile app.
Yeah.
Nobody was doing that.
I agree,
Yeah, the
but
mobile
still
app
to
at the time.
Instant onboarding.
Oh my gosh.
Being able to onboard and buy your first stock in one session rather than having to fax documents.
Dude, for me to go from Scottrade to then taking a bit of a break to Robinhood, because I believe Robinhood is the first stock trading app I downloaded, I think was Robinhood.
Yeah,
I remember it being so incredible that oh my gosh, I could buy a stock for free. That was, for me at the time, life-changing.
There were other apps, but they were mostly scrunched down versions of their websites and a web view, so they didn't work particularly well. For a while we were getting questions. How did you guys do your onboarding so good? Even things as simple as onboarding, I think we put a lot of craft and care into the design. And you mentioned the credit card. There's lots of ways that you could work with the economics of the credit card. I mean, some people look at APRs. Should we adjust the APRs? There's the annual subscription fee. There's the cash back. And so even making the pricing really good is non-obvious, because you have to figure out what the levers that work well for your particular customer is.